Welcome to the morning show. I am Marshall Shore.
And I'm Melissa Farley. We're here at
the fabulous Arizona Center.
And today we have got Lauren, who is a big deal. She is the Events and Communications Manager for Scottsdale Fashion Square, one of Arizona's premier luxury shopping locations. And she's going to be sharing about some of the new things they have coming up.
Some really cool stuff going on that you can go see right now.
Yeah, they've got a holiday kind of exhibition called Trees of Hope that we can't wait to tell you more about. So stay right here. We're going to meet Lauren and talk about all things Scottsdale Fashion Square.
And welcome back to the morning show. I am Marshall Shore.
And I'm Melissa Farley. And Marshall, I had such a fun time hanging out with you at the Grand Avenue.
We had such a hoot at Grand Avenue.
Yeah.
And it was so funny. After you left, somebody came by and was like, "Oh, it's only you. I was hoping Melissa would be here."
He had so many fans coming by and like talking with him all day. And then it was funny because he wandered off, and then like that's when all my people came. So I mean, it was just
but that's the fun of Grand Avenue. Is there's so many different circles colliding, and you realize the intersections of so many places.
Yeah, and it really, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it just felt like, it felt almost like a Midwest thing, like when you sit out on your porch and just have like people come visit you.
Well,
like,
it's so community focused, and it's kind of like, it's all about arts and culture.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that was the fun of it.
It's a good vibe. It's a really good vibe.
It's an extremely good vibe.
Yeah.
And so for us, it's kind of kicked off that season. I mean,
yeah,
just so much going on now.
We're going to be at the Holiday Queer Market at Warehouse 215 Sunday.
Yep.
10 to 4. And yeah, we'll be hanging out there too. So are you going to bring the cute lawn chairs again?
Of course.
Yay.
Yeah.
I love those chairs. So I didn't tell you, but after I left the Grand Avenue Festival, Pat and I went and got some food, and then we actually did make it out to Jatuan's comedy show.
Oh, fun.
It was so fun. So this one...
Did you get to throw things?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I've been to that one. So that one's a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was a blast.
Yeah.
They give you these little baskets of like fake light kind of plastic food.
Right.
And you're supposed to throw it at the comics. Even if they're funny, you're supposed to
Well, the whole idea is you're trying to get them to...
react.
Yeah, and to kind of break what they're doing, break their concentration. So just seeing how focused they are, and suddenly when maybe a watermelon comes and hits you in the side of the head.
Yeah.
Do you keep going, or do you stop and look?
The funny thing is, somebody brought real marshmallows and started throwing those. And like the first time it happened, one of the comics like ate one, and we were like, oh, haha. But then as they started getting passed around, they were like turning brown.
I was gonna say, I'm like,
Yeah, and one of the comics ate one like later on, and we were all like, ah. Yeah, but it was also fun because
it was probably a magic trick. He probably had like one hidden in his hand.
No, I don't think he's not a magician. He's a comic. Good gracious. No, but Jatuan does the games in between the comics,
right.
So that was really cool. We got like. She made these things that sounded like lightsabers when you swing them back and forth out of balloons. Yeah.
Fun.
So that it was just a blast. And then we brought home I think like 3 or 4 different, balloon things, and then we were messing with the dog, and he loved it because like every time he popped one, he was like, "Yeah, I got it." Like it was so fun. So it was a good time. I'm seeking out more fun in my life lately.
Good. Fun is a good thing.
Yeah.
Being silly.
Speaking of fun, it's always fun to go to Scottsdale Fashion Square. It's a really good time. And they've got something going on right now called Trees of Hope that is actually going to end up benefiting a really great organization. And they just installed them. So
yeah, so they're fresh. So they've got trees and wreaths as well as
but not
just
regular Christmas trees.
Saguaro, well, right. I mean, Arizona Christmas trees.
Yeah.
So
Lauren is here to talk about that for the holidays, as well as some changes that are coming to Palm Court, which is their food court. And there's been a ton of new restaurants that have also opened at Scottsdale Fashion Square. So let's talk with Lauren and find out all the cool things that you can now experience at this iconic Scottsdale destination.
Welcome back to the morning show. I am Marshall Shore.
And I'm Melissa Farley. We're here at
the fabulous Arizona Center.
And we have a really, truly wonderful guest here with us today. We've got Lauren here, who's the Events and Communications Manager for Scottsdale Fashion Square.
I was going to say, I was like, I know you like to shop.
I love to shop. Yep, I do. So hi.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. I'm going to ask you to do the obvious thing first because we have a lot of people, I'm sure you know this, that are traveling or have just recently moved to Arizona and might not even know what Scottsdale Fashion Square is and what's all there. So why don't you give us just a little bit about it in general, and then let's talk about some exciting things you've got going on.
Of course. Well, Scottsdale Fashion Square is a luxury shopping center right in Old Town Scottsdale. We've been around since the 60s, so definitely a staple in the community. But since then has gone through so many renovations and changes, and I'm sure if you are local to here or even if you came 2 years ago, it's different from what it looks like today. So there's definitely been exciting changes, and we've just, have everything from luxury down to a Harkins movie theater to a hotel. So it's just this magical place to shop and hang and
some art.
And we do have art installations as well.
Yeah.
We have a great partnership with the ASU Design School that always does fashion presentation windows. So definitely something that's not just a shopping center, it's also an experience when you come.
Oh yeah, like growing up here, it was so funny because when I was young, I grew up way on the west side. And so like making a pilgrimage and going to Scottsdale Fashion Square was like a big deal. Like it was like the cool thing to do, And then I was at this Halloween carnival with my friend's kids, and they live west side now too. And her kids were like, "Mom, can we go to Scottsdale Fashion Square?" And I was like, it all came back,
Yes.
It was like everybody
It's
still
that
loves
full
it.
circle.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. Okay, so I know that you've got some really interesting and kind of big things going on. Let's start with Trees of Hope. What can you tell us about that?
Yes, so we just launched that. This is our second year doing Trees for Hope. So we partner with local retailers, artists, designers, and this year instead of decorating Christmas trees, we actually decorated 8-foot saguaro cacti. So all of the designers that applied got to take home this cactus to kind of reimagine an Arizona holiday or something related to Arizona. So we actually just installed those last week. So they are on display in the West Luxury Wing, and so you can kind of just wander through and see all of the art and installations, as well as they did do wreaths too. So it's kind of just like a homage to the holidays, and then at the end we actually are going to auction them all off, and so you can bid on your favorite cactus or your favorite wreath, and you can have it delivered to your home, your business, wherever, and all of the monies will go towards Phoenix Children's Hope Fund.
I love that. That is so cool and so Arizona.
Yes.
That's incredible. Pat would kill me if I bid on another. I already have a cactus like tree.
Oh, like art sculpture.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's pretty big. I didn't know it was going to be that big, but it's pretty big. But I don't know.
All the more to put things on.
Yeah,
Very true.
So if it was too tiny, you couldn't put much on it.
yeah. Okay, so how many trees did you say there are?
So there are 11 cacti and then 15 wreaths.
Okay.
So,
Wow.
yeah, so there's a
Well,
lot.
and I love those diversity so that people can get ideas on maybe things they want to do at their own home.
Exactly. And
So-
not one of them is alike. So, if you don't like one type of style,
Move on to the
right
next
there,
one,
yeah.
and there you'll be like, oh, this one's
that's
beautiful.
it. That's the one, exactly.
Right.
and you said proceeds go to Phoenix Hope Center?
Phoenix Children's
Phoenix
Hope Fund.
Children's Hope
Yep.
Fund. What is that?
So that is their foundation that kind of just helps all of local families or anyone that is being treated at Phoenix Children's. So it takes care of, advanced care, research, and all of that. And this is our second year partnering with them.
Okay, when you said it, I assumed that it was tied to Phoenix Children's Hospital, but I didn't want to make that assumption, so
Yes.
thank you. Okay, so that is absolutely wonderful and lovely, and I have to go make a trip now to Scottsdale. Maybe I'll take the kids that want it.
Well, there you go.
Yes.
We can
Melissa's
walk around
taxi
and look at
service.
the trees. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about, there was some work done on the palm court.
Yes, so that is coming. So in about a month and a half,
Okay.
starting in January, we are going to be completely remodeling the Palm Court, aka the food court. So it's going to get a revamp, kind of get a feel of, I don't know when the last time you've been, but we finished the South Wing redevelopment earlier this year. So it's going to kind of match those aesthetics and have, you know, some new eateries. Edo Japan is opening later this year, as well as another few kind of fun things that we'll be able to announce soon.
Right.
So yeah, we're going to get some good things.
Taiwanese. Ding Tai Fung.
Din Tai Fung is coming, not to the food court. But
No, but I know they're
to
coming.
the center,
It's
yes.
like I've got lots of friends who were so excited about that.
oh my gosh, everyone's so excited. Like that's my probably number one question I get whenever I see my friends or family. Like, when is Din Tai Fung opening? I'm like, oh my gosh.
Is there a list to get on?
Yeah, exactly. They're like, hey, you're gonna have to wait in line just like I am too. So
You've had some other big dining destinations open there too.
yes. So just recently, in the past 2 months, Catch has opened, and then so has Society Swan.
Okay.
And then in the next couple of months, we have Teleferic Barcelona coming, as well as Din Tai Fung. So
Yeah.
it's definitely a culinary experience. We're
Yeah,
excited.
for sure. I think, you know, it's one of those experiences where it definitely does feel elevated, and there's just a lot more kind of culture, and it just feels more experiential at Scottsdale Fashion Square. And I
Yes.
think you all have done a beautiful job at curating that.
Thank you so much. That's
Yeah.
definitely what we want. We don't want it to be just a place where you go and you get your clothes and your shoes and then you leave. We want it to be like, you can come, you can get brunch, and then you can shop, and then you can go see art, and then you can go work in Industrious if you want to take a quick phone call or conference call, and then you can literally work, stay, and play, because now we have Caesars Republic right on property, so you can even
That's right.
stay at the hotel, and then
Nice.
So
I have to say, I do love the theater there too.
Yes,
Yeah,
that is very nice
That's a
to
gem
have,
for
too.
me. Yeah, yeah. That's an experience in of itself. If you've not gone to that theater, do it. Like even if it's a little bit of a drive, it just I don't know. It feels different. It's a really cool thing. Well, thank you so much. Is there anything else that we need to know about Scottsdale Fashion Square?
I mean, we are making new moves on store openings every day, so just keep checking because we have like Aritzia coming now and all these fun little places. And we always have events happening too at the center, so definitely check it out on our events page. And
Well, I love just walking by and the windows because it's not just a window, but the brands really decorate. And all year long.
yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So,
The
which
visual
always kind of-
merchandising is amazing.
Exactly.
At all
and
of
so
our stores.
that's so much fun just to go see what are they doing, kind of what are the on-trend things.
Yeah.
So-
Absolutely. It's a great place to get your steps into.
Oh, that's true.
So
mom
even
does
if you
that
don't
now,
want to,
yeah.
All year
break the
long.
bank, you can still walk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what my mom does. She goes to the mall every morning and walks now. That's her thing. Yeah, yeah, and she loves it.
Yes.
So, okay, so share where people can go to find information about all these wonderful things in the
course.
events.
Yeah, so our website is scottsdalefashionsquare.com, and then we can also follow us on Instagram at Scottsdale Fashion Square for everything exciting.
Beautiful. Well, I'm really looking forward to seeing that Trees of Hope, and
Yes.
I just think that sounds lovely, and I can't wait to see what Palm Court looks like. Although it's always sad when you lose something that like.
It's like nostalgic.
I know.
I get that. I get that.
I'm like, I'm very torn about it, but I'm excited. I'm excited.
Well, but the food court will be like, you won't be going to the 90s movie. You'll now be going to a brand new movie.
But you know, I like live in the 90s. So
I know.
I'm stuck
I
there.
know.
No, it's good. No, I think it'll match.
Well, right. It'll
Yeah,
be
it'll-
to unify everything more.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like how we're just giving opinions about it.
No, we love all feedback. We welcome your feedback. Yes.
Well, thank you so much, Lauren. I'm guessing that holiday shopping is really kicking into high gear right now. You're probably seeing a
Absolutely.
lot of traffic and people out there enjoying everything that you've built. So congratulations on that. And keep it right here. We've got more awesome things coming your way right after this.
So, Melissa, today we're going to a little bit of show and tell
Oh, good.
because, I have a house full of stuff.
I know you do.
And some of it's really cool.
It is.
And so I'm going to show you, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So this woman, she raised eyebrows, she raised spirits and knockers, as well as uplifted women everywhere. Now, yes, I'm talking about the one, the only Rusty Warren. Let's take a look at an amazing dress that she used to wear. Now, Arizona's adopted comedian was a body balladeer of the 1950s and 60s and even into the 80s, and the woman who made mid-century American clutch its pearls and then pass them around for a giggle. Trained as a classic pianist and one scandalous chord at a time, decided that she needed to change the world. And she landed right here in Phoenix. Now, one fateful night, she debuted a song that would make her a legend. Knockers Up! Knockers Up! Yes, Knockers Up, her comedic rally cry for women to stop apologizing, perk up their posture, and live boldly. Her albums, they were sold under the counter because they were so bawdy. Hidden like they were contraband, which for 1960s America, they practically were. But Rusty's comedy was not smut, it was sly empowerment. She dared to say what women whispered behind and in between the Tupperware lids. The first time I met Rusty was in a thrift store. I was flipping through some albums and ran across recorded live at the Pop Room, which is where she first started playing right here in Phoenix. And I immediately ran off and learned so much more about her, including clicked on a contact me. And so I was lucky enough to be able to hang out with Rusty. Now, one of the first stories she told me was how she idolized a woman named Sophie Tucker, who was also a comedian. And as she's playing at the Pop Room at one point, Sophie's piano player kept coming in saying, yeah, Sophie wants to see you. And she was like, yeah, no, you don't even know Sophie Tucker. What are you talking about? And suddenly, this guy came in and said, you know, Sophie wants to have lunch with you at her hotel. Now, he didn't have to say what hotel, because in this time frame, there was only one hotel in town that was open to Jews. And so she had lunch with her at the Arizona Biltmore. And oh my gosh, she said she was starstruck from the very get-go. And, you know, I was then able to work with archives for Rusty to go through and find that original sheet music for Knockers Up, which went to Library of Congress first and was put in there, where she is indeed billed as the birth mother of the sexual revolution. And so I was lucky enough to meet her multiple times, and so excited we could get that to the Library of Congress. She is also in the Comedy Hall of Fame up in Jamestown, up in New York. And so there is a great display for her there. So, you know, Arizona has done so much. She was not only an icon of the era, she was leader of a movement. She has 15 albums. So many of those have gone gold. And so she did it all from right here. And, you know, she started off as a renter in downtown Phoenix. And when she hit it big, she moved to Paradise Valley and as what she called the house that Knockers built. And that's why you want to stick around and stick with the morning show, because we'll be bringing you more Arizona love, history, and local business.
Okay, so we are doing a special holiday edition of Things to Do, because we all know I love holidays, and there's Christmas music on the radio. It is officially the time. So there's two events I want to share with you. This first one is really great for families, especially if you've got some littles at home. It is the Fairy Tale Winter event at Goodyear Ballpark, and it is happening at 9 a.m. both Saturday and Sunday, the 29th and 30th. So this weekend is going to have over 10 plus beloved Disney characters on site, whimsical live music going on all throughout the day. It's a festive atmosphere. There's going to be 200 plus vendors traveling from all over the U.S. And this is also going to have a Santa experience where little ones can meet Santa, get a professional photo, and create memories. And yeah, it just sounds like so much fun. It is 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. on both of those days, the 29th and the 30th. And ticket packages start at $5. I'm sure if you want to add on the Santa experience and things like that, you know, the prices change. But yeah, super fun one for families. This next one I know that we will be doing since my husband is a PIO for the city of Tempe, and I'm actually really looking forward to this. This is the Fantasy of Light Street Parade and Tree Lighting.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, happening in downtown Tempe on the 29th, which is a Saturday at 4 p.m. And this is really a beloved winter tradition here in our community. This brings Mill Avenue to life, and there's going to be live entertainment, snack and drink vendors. There'll be music. There'll be places where you can kind of bring blankets and plop along and camp out for the parade. They're going to have tons of floats and performers and holiday characters. And then after the parade, you move on over to Centerpoint Plaza, and they will light downtown Tempe's 36-foot tall holiday tree. And there they'll have more live music, Santas with photos, photos with Santa. Santas with photos. There's also
Look, that's me.
Yeah. This is really cute. There's also going to be a letter writing station, so your kids can write and send off a letter to Santa Claus.
I hope they can drop it into a mailbox.
I do too.
Express to the North Pole.
Well, yeah. I feel like they will. That feels like something.
Yeah,
they would
that's. It was like it's something easy
Yeah.
to do, and so
Yeah.
I hope they do because I mean, there's that excitement of like, oh.
I know. So I know I'm surprised they don't have like an email, a bunch of computers set up. Email your wish list to Santa. I'm sure they will at some point.
I'll just have AI write it.
Yeah, I know. So this is from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. You do want to get there early to snag a good spot for the parade. And like I said, I will be out there. I know my husband will probably actually be filming it. I might be having to hang out by myself, I just realized. Maybe I'll...
Oh, you'll make friends. I have no doubt.
No, I know. I'll probably be wearing one of my ridiculous Christmas sweaters. So
Not you.
I know. Who would have thought? Again, totally free, and all ages are welcome. So I hope to see you out at one of these festive delights throughout the season. If you've got more to share, I know there's holiday markets happening in Mesa, and there's Festival of Lights going on. There's those drive-throughs where you can see holiday lights. So any of that you want us to showcase or spotlight or shout out, just shoot us an email at hello@onthemorningshow.com or hit us up on Instagram at onthemorningshow.